Uh, not, not. Let me just get this started real quick. Just one moment. Post this link. Come on. There we go. Alright. Today, though, we are going to be tackling a brand new series. Probably should be doing Bloodborne and going against Father Gascoigne, but I've re-downloaded this and have been playing it non-stop lately. So I figured why not go ahead and share it with the people that haven't seen it. Yes, I have already seen it. So we are going to go for the balance experience. This game is absolutely wonderful if you've never seen it or played it before. All the cutscenes are rendered in Engine 2, so they're just... Our main man, Kratos. The only god of war I'll worship. Oh, we've already got 2 people. Hell, pop. What's going on, guys? Oh, we got Snowden, my buddy. How are you doing, Snowden? Sorry for like the way the stream looks. PS4 only gives me one option. It's like I can either have it like this, where I can see how long I've been streaming, and also the chat log, or it's just all screen and I won't even know how long I've been playing. I should have grabbed a drink now that I'm thinking about it. Oh fuck it, I'll be fine.
Found some.
Boy.
Get in the boat, boy.
Good. Well, you know, I'm glad I can keep you entertained a little bit. I'm hoping you'd stick around, have some kind of fun up here. Oh god, that's one strong man. Boy. Let me just go ahead and carry this whole tree. You wish you were the strong boy. Your name is Boy.
Still want me to tie it to the boat?
You want me to tie it to the boat? Boy. Have you ever seen the video of Kratos' voice actor telling dad jokes?
That is enough.
Like, if you've never seen that video, like, I recommend you go look for it. Kratos, the god of strong and father to boy. The facts.
Father?
What?
Did something change? The forest feels different now.
Everything is different, boy. Try not to dwell on it.
Chester.
Oh, God. I loved everything about this game since its release. I might not go for 100%, at least not right away. I might just play through the story and then do a few other streams, maybe one or two other streams where I go for 100%, get all the chests, the treasures, the upgrades, and bounce between this and Bloodborne. So I'm thinking Bloodborne will probably be tomorrow night. Let's see, the graphics are still smexy as fuck. Without a doubt. Like, this game is beautiful. It outclassed everything that came out before it, came out with it. And even now, some of the more recent games just don't even look as good. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna swap every other night. So tonight would probably tomorrow night, Monday night, I should probably say. After work will probably be Bloodborne. I'll probably be back, probably beat Gascoigne and look around Old Yarnum. And then New Year's Eve night, hop back over to this. I just gotta make sure I mark the right
Oh, there do I see my
file.
mother. Oh, there do I see my father. Oh, there.
Oh, without a doubt. I will say though, Atreus is still, I don't like him
Oh, there do they call to me.
at all. I see what
Oh, there
the
do they
developers
call to me.
did and the storyboard artists and writers came up with for him. I see where they went with it and what they had wanted him to become and how they wanted to develop. I still don't like the little shit.
She's ready.
Like, in case anyone watches this that has never played this game or watched videos of this game because they were like, spoilers. But now that it's over like a year old, they're like, I don't care, I'm never gonna play this game. I don't want to tell them.
Find your
Like,
way home.
I've beaten the game. I bought it when it came out,
You are free.
and like I didn't buy it on release. I think I bought it like a week after release, and played through it like every day, and loved every minute of it. Especially the twist at the end when it comes to Atreus. I just still don't like him. I think it's the whole build-up, like the 3 phases to Atreus that he had. I guess the first 2 just really left a very bitter and sour taste in my mouth, and I just couldn't enjoy him at the end whenever he came and like full circle and it developed all the way. Like, he's a well-written character. He has plenty of development that a lot of characters in, like, video games, and movies, books are missing. Oh, yeah, no.
Sorry.
Jacksepticeye, I think I watched the first episode of Jack Play It and loved every minute. I'm like, oh yeah, fucking, I'm buying this shit, like, the next day. But like I was saying,
Snarf.
Atreus is a very well-written
Zers.
character. He has every bit of development he's needed, but as a on a personal level, I just don't like him.
Stort aunt.
She knew.
Shall we?
Now?
Now.
Like, Kratos himself has some minor development, but the original God of War trilogy made him fucking perfect. And in this one, he's still the same at, like,
What are we
around the
hunting?
midway
You are
to
hunting
ending
deer.
of God of War 3 in, like, part of God of War 2. And I love it,
Which way?
In the direction of deer.
but he has
Okay,
calmed himself down and is more, like, mellow,
way.
straightforward, and it's just perfect. Kratos is the dad we all want in life. And I am not ashamed to be like, I would call Kratos daddy.
Why are we doing this now?
He probably wouldn't
I
like
need
the
to
term
know
daddy
you
and
can
be like, you
survive the
call me
journey."
father boy.
Then we leave for the mountain?
Depends on you. What did you find?
Tracks. Not deer, though. I'll keep looking.
And him looking, you fucking better. When I tell you to find me a deer, boy, you find me a deer. I know there's a chest over here that just has hack silver. Oh no, it's this thing.
Boy, you missed these.
Huh.
Love how there are no cuts
Close.
in all this game. It's all
But
one
also
camera
not
scene,
deer.
and it's no. See,
See?
that's what I love the
Picture
game the
too wide.
most. Every
Sounds
single
like
cinematic in this game
Your mother taught you well.
is in engine. There's no load screens,
Yeah.
no nothing, and it's fucking phenomenal. This is what I wanted a game, and it's what Monster Hunter World did, and the reason I love World as much as I do. The only load screens are when you leave the map area for the hunt, and you log it, like, you go in. Everything else, it's fully generated. You can stay there as much as you want. And it's just so phenomenal.
More tracks?
Yeah. But they're too round. Could be a wild boar.
Good.
I fucking want bacon, boy.
Now what?
Fucking jump, pussy.
This way, boy.
Hup!
Oh look, that's the gap I can jump. Let me turn and look at my
Wait,
dad.
deer
You
tracks.
want me to
They're fresh.
jump?
This way. Found it!
Slow down, boy.
Sorry.
You are hunting deer, not chasing it.
Yes, father.
Damn right. Yes, father. Boy, I want pig.
He broke our bridge. How are we gonna get across?
Step aside.
Fucking, this is how you do it, son. Kia.
Wow.
Go.
And now, the
happened
snapback.
here? There it is!
Hold.
What did I say?
What are you doing? Now its guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. Be better. Find it. Find it.
See, the thing I've noticed a lot when it's come to this game is
My bow!
No! You are not ready! Stay back!
that a lot of people that I know that have like watched this game complain that like, oh, you don't need this pussy axe, you know, fucking shit. The people that have played this game or seen gameplay of it complain that Kratos is a bad father. They couldn't be more fucking wrong. Kratos is the best dad. I'm a little shit, and I'm literally going to be a worthless liability on your whole journey. Basically. Kratos is just, he only wants Atreus to be better than him. And that is like anything a father could want. So if anyone would say that like Kratos is a horrible father for like making remarks on every mistake Atreus makes, this is a very unforgiving world. Why act? Why ball when you can fish? Wait, they came out. No, that's what I said. Why use this? Why use the axe when I have two giant fucking mallets of meat to punch people? I'll fist Draugr all day.
They've never come this close to our woods before.
Keep moving.
I love how there was an invisible wall. I couldn't walk up and give him a good slapping. Okay, I know there's like a chest right here that I want. Snap back. So let's see. It's also the game volume is. All right, let me turn that down real quick then. I'll turn all of it down to around here. I'll put it at 60. I can always turn my headset up. I have my headset set to low. That a bit better?
Should we be in here?
That's better than, if not, I can always fix it again and turn it a little lower. This is the first time you're playing this? No, this is not the first time I'm playing this, Anthony. I've played it around a week after it's come out. I haven't played it in over, like, almost the time it's been out. I think I played it after release maybe a month and a half to fully beat the story, and I think I did a majority of the side quests. And like I just haven't played it since. I just got a craving to play it all of a sudden, and here I am.
You went to the old temple, but Mom told me never to go in there.
We do what we please, boy. No excuses.
A little bit before the stream, I made pasta. Alright, that's great to hear. Also, what kind of pasta? Because I'm hella hungry.
We should get closer.
Pasta would be dope. I haven't tried the hardest mode.
I went hunting with Mother a bunch of times.
I think on my own, like the playthrough I did when it came released. Oh, it's macaroni fucking pog.
And it was time.
I did the second hardest. I didn't do the true God of War experience. I did the one right before it, when it came out, and loved it. This one's just bare balance. I'm not gonna go for 100%, though. I might pick it back up, just to do like the hidden side quest on the side. Did you do the True God of War, the hardest one, Anthony? Because I remember watching, who was it, like Steedojo, I think that's how you pronounce it. He's one of the, he's a YouTuber on here that plays a lot of like Dragon Ball Fighters, Xenoverse 2, I remember he did a playthrough on the God of War where he did everything in the hardest difficulty. It's a little hard? Yeah, I'd imagine it's a little hard, but you're playing at that true God of War.
It's open. You froze it in place. Clever.
I'm gonna punch the boy. Snap that.
You didn't mean to do that, did you?
New Game Plus? Oh yeah. I don't think I haven't done much on New Game Plus. Like I said in the beginning, like maybe 5 minutes before you showed up, I don't want to talk too much about what happens in case like this is someone's first time seeing a game. If I'm lucky enough to get someone to watch that's never played this game.
He's this way.
I just want to keep it spoiler free, but
use it. We can.
I feel like I know what you're talking about. Like, I think the hardest thing to come out of it is one of the side quests you can do in New Game. They start with these, and there's like, how many are there? Like 7. Play the story. Well, like I know you. Like I'm pretty sure you have. I know Snom has. Snom's played through it. I've played through it.
Animal. It is simply a target.
But like in case someone that's never seen this shows up.
Breathe in.
I got it.
Good.
You actually did something useful, boy. There. Like that's the only reason I don't want to do spoilers. Like I haven't. If I watch it, like, if I haven't played a game and I watch, like, episode 1 of, like, a dude streaming it just to get an idea of how the game looks, how it plays, I would really hope that they wouldn't talk about, like, oh, I've beaten this game, like, 8 times since, and this is, like, the optimized playthrough, and I'm gonna tell you everything in the story. Like, I would feel that is a horrible thing to do.
I can't.
And that it just goes down... that it flows would probably be the best way to put it, like, after each thing. So, like, the only thing I've hinted is I personally don't like Atreus after, like, the 3 phases he's had, like, the beginning of the game, the middle of the game, and then the end. I don't like him even after his development through those 3 phases. But that's not really going in too much into the detail of like, oh, this is the reasons why I don't like him, this is what he does. It's just vague enough to be like, on a personal level, I don't like Atreus even after he's developed through the story and grows. Like, that's fun. Like I said, it's personal. Like, I just don't like the way I don't like his development. Like, I think he's a very well-written character. I think the development that they did for him was well-timed. Everything about it was perfect. I just don't like the character. Why not? Like, without really going into spoilers, it's all his personality. You see that change. What's like the best analogy I can describe? So like, have you ever seen Dragon Ball Z? That's a story, and I understand it's a story. Alright, so you haven't seen Dragon Ball Z. Alright, so... even in stories, though, and in movies, you cannot like a character based off their personality. Like, I'm pretty sure there are sources of media, like movies, where you're just like, oh, this character's a fucking little shit. Like, alright, have you seen Harry Potter?
I'm ready.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll use Malfoy as an example. Like, in the first, like, Malfoy throughout the beginning of Harry Potter is a complete and total bag of shit. Right? Like, Malfoy is just like a horrible human being. Or a horrible wizard. In the sense of personality-wise. He's arrogant. Yeah, no, it's funny. Like, he's arrogant, he's full of himself, and his personality is a literal raging dumpster fire. So, throughout the movies, though, Malfoy has development arcs.
Boy.
Like, in the beginning, he's like, you don't know much about his, like, personal life. You don't know much about his family. It's just, you see Malfoy. Malfoy thinks he's better than everyone.
Look at me.
Because of who he is. Later on, though, you find out it's his family life that made him into it. Like, it's his father's pressure and the fact that his family is connected to the Death Eaters that made Malfoy into the arrogant shit, because they felt like, because of the power that they had due to being in contact with the Death Eaters, that they are better than most other wizard families. And then at the end of the movie, you see him come full circle, like, renounce his father's ways, and try and turn over a new leaf. No, like, don't get, like, that's what I mean. The story for it is phenomenal. I love everything about the story of this game. The pacing that they did for Atreus is great. The, like, development that they had for him is great, beginning, middle, and end. Like, in the beginning, he's lost his mom. You see a lot of that conflict affecting him. And it's well written. Everything about it is well written. It's a personal thing. Even now, I still don't like Malfoy because of... Like, the best way I can describe it is, it's a bitter taste in your mouth in the beginning, the middle of Atreus' character arc. Like, in the beginning, he's a little shit, but you can be like, he lost his mom. That's fine. In the middle, when that shit happens and goes down, like, I know you know what I'm talking about. When all of that comes full circle, he gets that air of arrogance and cockiness about him that just like, alright, you know, yeah, you're just officially now that guy. And then at the end, though, when he comes and, like, oh, what's the best way to put it? When he comes to full circle, I guess for lack of words, and he has that final arc of development where he has come to terms with what he is, who he is, and what it means to be who and what he is. He's now at peace with it. He's calmed. He's collected. And that's where, like, it's a bittersweet moment. You have the lead up, like, a lot of people I know enjoy it. You're one of them. You know, like, you like Atreus' development. You like his character. And that's fine. That's great. I mean, it's the middle, he's a dick. But first and last, I think is good. I'm guessing it's the middle part when he has that dickish attitude. It's when he hits his Malfoy phase. When he hits puberty. It's just such a sour and bitter taste in your mouth. Because you see that conflict. Like, you are Kratos. You were this boy's father. You see that... You see that turmoil in him, and you know what it felt like playing the last 3 games in the series. What it's like for... Kratos knows that that is an addiction, and if he carries on that air of arrogance, it is going to destroy him. And I guess playing as his father, seeing your son go from being upset, from and wanting to make him better than you in every single way of this, like, of the journey of his life forward. Seeing him go from the boy you knew to, like, this pompous, arrogant asshole that's like, oh, I'm this, so I'm totally better than everyone else, hitting a fucking Malfoy. It is such a sour taste in your mouth that by the time you get to the end, where he has come to terms with everything, is like, oh, father, you were right. It's like a bittersweet victory. And on a personal level, I'd rather you didn't. Like, I'm guessing. I feel like I know what it's about, but the way I'm saying it might be the wrong way. I'm not sure how I can really describe it without going too much into the spoilers. I don't think there is really a good way without talking about it, honestly. But it's just... it's on a personal level. Like, I have nothing... Well, yes, no. I know. Like, I know everything about that. But it's not...
Still can't get the doors open, huh?
Quiet.
How should I put it? Like I said, it's all personal. It's... I'm not gonna look down... I'm not gonna be like, well, you're wrong for liking this character. I'm not gonna say any of that. I'm not gonna be like, well, anyone that likes this character is fucking stupid. I know tons of people that like Malfoy and love his fucking character development arcs throughout the whole, like, 8 movies of Harry Potter. And that's more power to you, my dude. No, see, that's where things are wrong. I thoroughly enjoy that character. I love everything about that character. He's not a shit. He's like he's supposed to be a trickster. It's supposed to be in his nature. And that's what makes that character good, in my opinion, is because it's built into him. You just have a little kid that gets this pompous air of attitude around him that, in my opinion, is not an enjoyable... Like, it's a character flaw. And I understand that it's a flaw. But it's like, at the same time, it's not a... It's a certain flaw that I don't like a lot of characters having. It kind of devalues, like, their views on a lot of things, in my opinion. Not so much as like, well, you're just like, no, I don't care what you're saying. It just, their opinions on a lot of matters, I'm gonna take with a grain of salt because of the pompous attitude they carry and the air they have around themselves.
I do not know. Now be silent. We are almost home.
But when it comes to Atreus, like I'm saying, like, he's a very, like, well, Kratos just didn't give a fuck. He was very... Kratos in the beginning... like, hold on. Do you mean of this game or, like, the original God of War? Like, the original trilogy when you mean, like, at first. Alright, in this game, did you play the original trilogy? The original, like, the first 3 Gods of War? Okay, so, the backstory behind Kratos in the original God of War is... Like, you catch a little bit of it here whenever he gets those really cool weapons later on at the middle of the game. his whole backstory, though, is he was a Spartan warrior from Greece that had his whole family and town burnt down. Yeah, you get those. He had his whole family killed, burned, and like his home burned to the ground. I think by Ares, or at least like in a war with the gods. The reason his skin is pale white and he has those blood tattoos is those are the ashes and the blood of his original wife and child. The ashes clung to him as he cursed the gods, and yeah, it's his family's ashes. So he, like, the first 3 games are him getting revenge on the Greek pantheon for essentially killing his family and making him a plaything for them. Like, he killed Ares, I think, in the first game. It's been ages since I've played it. I'm pretty sure he killed Ares in the first or second, and then took on, like, Zeus is like, oh, mighty Spartan, I dub thee the new god of war. If you can kill Ares, then he is not worthy of that title. You saw the movies, like, okay. So you know what I'm talking about. Like, you take... Granted, though, that's pre-existing knowledge of the game. If you were someone that's never played it and came to this one, he seems like a very rude and just...
You lost control.
Dickish dad.
He was trying to kill us. It's not like you don't get angry and fight.
But the development of him is that as the game progresses and the story unfolds, you see where he's coming from, not only like as strictly a parent.
Fine.
All of this, like the belittling,
Come on then.
the attitude that he's giving Atreus,
I want you to try.
all of it is to better his son and to make sure that his son
Try again.
doesn't have to go through what he went through in Sparta.
Too slow. Try again.
That's the point, though. You also gotta look at it, like, then again, it's pre-existing, but as you play the game, it unfolds. Like, he's a Spartan. Like, that's the Spartan lineage. That's how he was raised by his father. It's how he was raising his child until God of War started and he lost it all.
It is difficult.
He's harsh on Atreus strictly to make the boy better.
Quiet.
He's doing it all to make his son a better, like, to make sure his son survives where he's at.
There's no use hiding anymore. I
And
know who you are.
What's going on?
like I said, a lot of people that I knew that played this game didn't like that at first, but as the story moved on
But you told me never to go
and
down
the story developed, and you see every character get their own bit, and his history, his personal history, comes back out
Tell me what I want to
for,
know.
like, the new people that never played it. They're like, oh, well, now I see where he was coming from. The way I'm seeing it is,
Thought you'd be bigger.
I just don't like
Definitely the one.
Atreus' character due
Long
to
way from
the
home.
the first and the middle part of
What do
his
you want?
development.
Oh, you already know the answer.
Like, the first part, I mainly give a
Whatever it is you
pass
seek, I do not have it.
because I know what he's gone through.
Move on.
And here
I'm playing
I
the game,
thought
Atreus
your
wanted Kratos to
kind
die.
was so enlightened, so much
Yeah.
better than us, so much smarter.
Like,
And yet you hide out here in the woods.
I wanted,
Coward.
You do
like
not
all I said, this is the person, like, you like the character development, and that's more power to you.
Pretty sure I
I don't, because I give the first phase of his development a pass, because like you said, the boy lost his mother. It is a very, like, turmoilish time for him. And I give that a full pass. I know what that's like.
going to
I don't give a pass on his middle part. And with the middle of the game being as long
Finally.
as it is, and having much more of an impact through the game and the interaction with the characters, it holds a lot more weight than the beginning and the ending. The ending's kind of cut, rushed. I put rush in quotes, but development-wise, and a character arc, it is like a rushed ending. But it's just the fact that the middle of his arc holds so much more weight throughout the story. But we both lie, all of the trouble makes the game good, personally. Best game, I think. No, 100%! This is the greatest game one of the greatest games I own. And I loved every minute of playing this game. Like, everything about it is great. And it's the whole... The characters make the game. And
You bore me. Are you even trying?
but like that's the only thing I have wrong and don't like about Atreus is the fact that his middle part of his arc.
Tell me what I want. Don't stop.
Like that's the thing. I can, though, is the thing. I see exactly what you mean, though. All the trouble in the game from the characters make it a great game. I don't have to like a character. Just because I don't like a character and have an issue with the character themselves and their development does not devalue this game. I've said it before. Everything about Atreus is great. His development, the pacing, all of it is great. It's just I personally don't like the character because of how much weight the middle of his development arc holds throughout this game. I don't like that the personality and the air he takes through that whole part of the game with how much it holds in value to the story. That's the only issue I have with the game. Not with the game, but just with Atreus.
Leave my
But I will say, I will tell everyone how great this game is.
Struck a nerve, did I?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. It's all opinion based. Like for your opinion, I'm glad that you find. I'm glad that I have found somebody that likes something I don't. It is.
So, care to try again?
We both agree that the game is amazing. We both agree that everything about it's a great game. The only thing we disagree on is a character, and that's not that bad.
Talk? Fine. Maybe whoever it is you got stashed in that house will.
But like that's the only problem I have is I just don't like Atreus. And even then it's not like I don't like him, I just don't like his development. Well, oh no, that's the wrong way of phrasing it. It's gonna think about the characters together. No, it is. And that's why it's a great game. You have you have someone like Kratos, who's very... Ah, my macaroni, yet another enemy destroyed by my digit. Welcome back, Snowden. But like I was saying, it's just... The interactions between him and Kratos are what make this game phenomenal. I love every minute of, like, their conversations. Their interactions with each other throughout the story. It's so good and well, like, written. I just don't like his middle part of his development. But the way he interacts with everything else, though, is wonderfully written. I can't believe, like, I just talked about Atreus for, like, the past 15 minutes while skipping over my favorite boss fight in this game. Yeah, fuck that guy, though. I'm now tired and angry. I'm going back to bed. I'm checking on the boy.
Leaving so soon?
Are you fucking kidding me?
When Odin sent me here, I just needed answers, but you had to act all
No.
proud.
Talk to me.
Well, whatever you
I'm
have,
no talk me. I'm angry. I'm saying this game personally cannot get any better if a character is bad. I don't know how, but Sony managed it. No! And see, that's where I'm agreeing with you.
any of this.
This game cannot get any better if a character is bad. I'm not saying the game is bad because I don't like Atreus. The game is even better in my opinion solely because I don't like Atreus. And like, that's what makes a game great, is when even though you don't like a main character in it, it still holds your attention to the very end, and the fact I'm even willing to continue playing it after I've beaten the story is just, mwah, it's beautiful.
Pathetic. You can't win. I feel nothing, but you
feel nothing?
everything, yet you keep
Congrats, my dude. I'm fucking in my early 20s. I feel nothing.
And if you'd given me what I wanted,
Oh, what does Faye look like? Oh.
but no.
Ah.
Let's finish.
That is, that's a character we'll meet, like, soon.
Can't beat me.
Oh, I thought I blocked that. Oh, well. Give him the punches. Kicks.
I feel nothing.
Hold it. Dude, you just an alcoholic. You can't feel anything. It's because you jacked up on his... God of War 5 is gonna be fucking lit. 100%. If, like, when they come out with God of War 5, I'm gonna flip my fucking tits and stream it immediately. Maybe I should pull up the axe. Time for the juggles.
I will end you.
Can you lock on, please? I'm buying that shit straight away. Me too, dude. 100%. The moment it comes out, that bitch is gonna be put on stream. Okay, that was... I die here, I'm gonna cry.
I feel nothing.
Oh, I think I've got it. Yep. Fuck you. You ain't taking me down. One health run. Get him in that sleep hold. Here comes that Spartan wrestling. But in this game, I got the best armor. Nice.
I'd hope that you, of everyone I faced, would finally make me feel something.
Like, I had to restart my whole game. Come on. Do it? Done. I had to restart my whole thing. Oh yeah, no, this game real fucking good. But no, my game plan for this, at least for this series, is every other night I'm gonna swap between this and Bloodborne. I feel like this is gonna take me less time than it is Bloodborne because I've played through it multiple times.
He knew me. Did he know my past?
So though, if you, Anthony,
How did they find me
oh, how old am I? I'm 23.
this time?
Uh,
Hey, what do I do? Our son is not ready to carry.
oh wait, no, Faye was his mom. That's right. I'm thinking of the other one. I don't think you get to see what Frey looks like. Not Frey, Faye. I think you just see her drawings at the end. Actually, I'm gonna head off for a good reason. I just got Netflix. Snowden did. That's fine. 100%. I heard the Witcher series that's on Netflix is real good.
I do not know how to
If you want my own personal recommendation, though, Supernatural, all 14 seasons of it are on Netflix. And then the reboot of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, made by the people that did Riverdale, is on there. You've got 2 seasons and a holiday special. That's fucking mwah. It's just beautiful. I highly recommend it. Though, Anthony,
There was so
I'm-
much. I thought
I'm streaming this game like every other night.
you're all right.
Oh, that's right. Aw, Snowden the best.
We are leaving.
I'll still post in Discord though when I go live in case you don't get the notification because
You are not.
I'm only like 27 subs, 28 now. But I really appreciate it, my dude.
Prove me wrong.
Yes, sir.
But like I said, every other night, tomorrow night's gonna be Bloodborne. Anthony, if you're interested in that. Alright, Snowden, you know, see it. Watch whatever you want on Netflix. Yeah, add one more sub, that makes my night, dude.
The mountain. It's gonna be a long
But
trip.
Bloodborne's tomorrow.
Yes.
If you're interested in watching that,
One.
Whoa.
um,
How did this happen?
I often try and stream late at night. I work evenings, so
I do not know.
12:30 Eastern Standard Time is roughly the time that I start streaming.
Did you kill him?
If you can't make the streams, it's no big deal. Like, I'm not telling you you have to watch all the streams. It's just if you can, that's when I'll be streaming. You only watch Fortnite and God of War. Like, they each their own.
Could have died. Never leave me alone again. All right?
Never leave you alone again? Fuck you, boy. So, this should be back up Tuesday night.
You've had to kill people before, haven't you? You're used to it.
We do what we must to survive.
Animals, I get. They're food. Draugr, they're supposed to be dead. people. They're trying to survive too.
Close your heart to it. On our journey, we will be attacked by all manner of creature. Close your heart.
You know, that's fine with me, man. Like I said, like I'm a variety streamer is I guess the best term to put for it. I just stream whatever I feel like playing.
I understand.
If I can get the remastered versions of the original God of War trilogy, I will 100% stream those. I think I own 3, but I don't know if 1 and 2 are also on the PlayStation Store. They might be, and if they are, I will definitely stream all 4 of these.
Okay.
So like.
Go.
That's sick. Don't worry about it now. No, like that's just independent. Like I said, it's just what I feel like playing mostly. I mean, hell, if I had a capture card, I would stream off my Switch and just stream Pokemon Shiny Hunting, or do like a playthrough of Sword and Shield. I've got other games on my laptop I'm willing to stream and play. So it's just, I don't know.
Will we see others on the road?
I don't know.
Friendly?
It's just.
They'll try and rob us?
Possibly.
I'm guessing that it's because the story, the characters are enjoyable to an extent. Hold on a fucking second. Yeah, I was about to miss that shit. That and also because this game, it's a quote-unquote RPG. Well, not quote-unquote, it is an RPG. You just get to see different playstyles of how people handle situations. So you're like, oh, I didn't think I could do it this way. I might go for like another hour or so. 2:30 my time.
Look. All this time, there's been a protection stave around our entire woods. But the stave's broken there. Did you cut those down?
She hand marked the tree she wished used for her pyre.
Yeah,
Why'd
but
you
when
do
you
that?
play so much, God, it's fun. And right now for me, it is 2:30 in the morning, my time.
No looking back now.
Like, but that's what I mean, though. Even like RPGs that I've played, like several times throughout. Like I've played through Final Fantasy multiple times. I've played through 3 off Steam a lot. I've played through 7 and 8 a lot. No matter though.
How long will it take to
7:35 in the morning or evening?
I do not know.
Before winter falls?
I do not know.
Okay, okay. They don't see us. Should I fire?
Wait for my mark.
Okay, that's cool. You're like 5 hours ahead of me then. I forgot I didn't have the axe for a minute. And now we played the cheap game. Just throw the axe. Have an issue? Throw an axe. You want to kill a Draugr? Throw an axe. Big beefy dude giving you trouble? Fucking chunk that. Fucking send it, dude. You want to throw shit? I'll throw shit. I'ma fucking send it, dude. I'm gonna spin in circle, don't mind me. Don't mind me, time for some juggling. Alright, who's the fucking top juggler? Oh, it was you? I'ma fucking send it. When in doubt, chunk that shit. It's just the most effective way.
Keep the pressure on.
Get the dude that's throwing this shit. Oh. I can rip that fucker a new hole. This is the boy alone. Only I can rip him a fucking new one when I want to, and that's because he's a little shit.
If you want to help, distract them. Whoever is not my focus should be yours, but only when safe to do so.
I can do that.
Yeah, you got defense better. Tell me what this says. He's like spinning in circles.
There's a Jötnar settlement ahead.
Jötnar,
Giants.
you can read the writing.
Some. Just the language is mother now. We're all sort of connected, so sometimes I can feel my way through stuff I shouldn't know. You know?
No, excuse me. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go grab me a drink though. Alright. Had to go get a drink. Okay, you little shit. Think you can hit the fucking sword, dude?
Anything else?
Space your shots. Speed costs accuracy.
Got it.
Yeah, there was hack silver over here that I missed. I couldn't tell if that was health or if I picked up a rage. I think it was rage. Grab this because it's right here. Health touch, okay. That is the first ring that we get. Alright.
Whoa! How'd you do that? I think we can go through here.
Alright, let's keep on moving. Crack a cold one.
Move.
Thanks.
Good old Pepsi.
There's the mountain! Let's go!
Not yet.
It's fine! See?
Oh, I couldn't stand still and watch.
Hang on!
Hurry! I'm slipping!
Stay calm. Almost there.
That wasn't so bad.
Slow
It
down.
wasn't so bad.
Your haste will cost us.
Saved your
Sorry.
life, dude. Alright, let's see.
More Draugr. But these aren't moving. Are they dead? I mean, more dead?
Boy.
Not dead.
Not
Not
dead,
dead.
not dead!
The enemies, the health bar, the color of enemy health bars and range of green to purple depending on how powerful they are.
Remember, accuracy over speed.
Get fought. In the famous words of Shorzy from Letterkenny, go give your balls a tug, tit fucker. The ultimate dog attack. 3 hits light. Scoop. 3 in the air. Throw in a rune, as we can. Here. Fucking time that shit, dude. 2, 3. Up. I already know what skill I need to get. Get up, dude. Go give those balls a tuck, tit fucker.
Take even more time. It does not matter if you fire only once. Show me control.
Need that little bit of health. 4.
Look at this.
What's it say?
Read it.
Oh, this used to be a marketplace. The giants used to gather here to trade with the gods a long time ago. Wonder if Odin was ever here.
Fuck Odin.
Whoa! Something's breaking through the wall!
Fucking, let's do it then.
Breaking through the wall!
Just gonna punch it. Can I not come off the edge?
Draugr, right side!
Oh, I forgot there were 3 of these dudes that jumped down. When in doubt, chunk the axe. The boy's doing his perfect job. Being a fucking distraction. just the best way to do it. Just chunk the fucking axe. It's a cheap strategy that works. The axe is too damn good. You can just get into a rhythm of doing that, and it feels so good.
Oh, you're not tired.
Just hold L2 and just L1 triangle, R1 triangle, R1 triangle.
Do you hear that? What is it?
We will see. Stay close.
I'm basically full in hell.
What is that? So we're going towards the scary singing?
Where the fuck is it? Seriously, where the fuck is it coming from?
But not for your arrow. Fire!
Yeah, God, this thing pisses me off. They're so annoying to fight. I let the boy claim the kill.
Never thought I'd see one of those. Still don't understand why that man attacked you at our house.
I told you, boy. I know nothing more of it.
Alright, there's one thing down here that I need to grab. I think it's hack silver. And then build a rage and just pummel the fuck out of him. I think purple's supposed to be even stronger than me. He hits like a fucking freight train. I think this is just hack silver. Or is it a rune? Ager's gold.
You don't suppose Revenant travel in the past, do you? And there's a bunch of them waiting up there for us? And they're really mad?
Boy,
Sorry. Imagination.
It's gonna get you killed. Fucking.
Look up there. I guess we need to get back up there. But how?
follow me.
There we go, crush those for health. Okay.
What's that over there?
The first of many. Alright, I'll hit it. Eyes of Odin. The only reason I'm grabbing these, the ones with the runes, is because they're typically on the beaten path. I don't have to really explore out of the way. Like, this is just sitting right here on the main path. I have to go anyway.
Earlier, said people might try and rob us.
I should
I'll
have.
kill them.
Bro.
My mistake.
If we encounter men, you will stay out of it. Understand?
But I can fight.
You will stay out of
Boy.
it, boy. Speak no more of this.
I don't care if you fucking think you're the demon seed of Davy Jones. Papa Kratos here has spoken. Fucking annoying. You were just getting all of this Come on. No. Fucking Draugr, I don't care about you. I care about this bitch because they're the annoying one. I don't care about this fucking Draugr. God. I don't care about the fire, I care about killing the Draugr, and that's the big beefy boy. Get up! Give me a fight! Let me rip you a new fuckhole.
Okay, that was hard.
There will be more.
Break that.
You did it!
Yeah, we did it. This is still right here. I just want to play through it as fast as I can.
You think it's safer out here?
I can maybe go another hour. I want to get around like 2:30. Another like at least 2 hours. So let's see. It is
What's that smell?
3 a.m.
Hellwalkers? They're untouched. Look.
I can go to about another.
Someone start the
Right
fires.
at 2 hours. So another
Your
40
knives.
minutes.
So many days without meat.
Meat? Wait, us?
Behind me.
What if they change like the others? We'll have to keep them alive. Strip off their meat. One at a time.
This fight is mine alone.
Wait for an opening. They killed Gunther.
I killed Gunther. Not Gunther. I feel bad that I killed Gunther.
Atreus!
Boy, crack.
Boy?
Look at those eyes. Those little baby eyes.
Close your heart to it. Come then. We have a long journey.
Ah, you thought. Axe is useless.
Wait here. I will handle this.
Does anyone else remember like the bone after the teeth meme that happened like ages ago? That's probably a good place to it, but if I can honestly kill them before I run out of it. That'll do.
They came back.
Yes, boy, they did.
They came back.
It is finished.
I want to leave here.
Then collect yourself. We must find a way out. The chain.
Come,
Go drop the
boy.
chain.
Okay.
Look at him slow walk. Speed run. I don't think I've ever seen a speed run in this game.
Atreus. The chain.
I might honestly look into it.
Right.
Just to see what it looks like and how they do it, because I bet it's fucking interesting.
You are in your head, boy.
With how long some of these cutscenes are.
He would have killed you.
I know, I had to do it. I do know that, I just...
And we will go home, boy.
What?
To give up this easily.
Yeah,
So close to the start.
we're going home.
No, I'm not giving up. I can do this. I just have to, you know, catch my breath. Come on up. I'm ready.
I'll say you better drop that chain.
Listen to me. To be effective in combat, a warrior must not feel for his enemy. The road ahead is long and unforgiving. No place for a boy. You must be a warrior.
You must be a man. I hate that they tell you his name in the subtitles. Oh, one thing. Fuck you.
What you waiting for? Come on already. Let's go.
And this is where we started. That's where the marketplace was, where we had that fucking death arena.
Can't get this slow-eyed cocklump to cross the bridge.
Cocklump.
It's because she's scared of something in the trees over there.
There's what now?
Father, throw your axe at those trees on the other side of the bridge. The ones with the white trunks.
Well, there you go.
You were right.
Say, you must be smart or something, boy. You are a boy, aren't you? Ha!
Does she have a name?
I don't know. Rude bastard ain't ever asked mine, so I ain't ever asked hers. Ah! Ha!
Oh, I thought
What's
you called
yours?
him Blue Bastard.
Brock. You're not gonna believe me, but that axe you got,
What about it?
it was me what made her. Me and my brother.
Oh, really?
Was one of our best.
Oh.
So don't let nobody else go work on her except for us two. You gotta handle her special, or she'll wreck beyond fixing. I can enhance her for you right now if it so pleases you, son of a bitch.
Brock is like my spirit animal.
So what say you?
You are right. I do not believe you. Come, boy.
There's a rune in the shape of a fork under the grip.
You don't believe me? Ha ha ha! Let me prove it. Fork rune, bitch.
That was our brand, my brother and me, before we split. I got half of it right here, see? Look, you want I should upgrade her or not?
Very well. I expect an improvement.
If I was a short blue dwarf, I would be Brock. But instead, I'm a 6'2".
So, where's the other
Pale
half of the
white
brand?
dude.
All my dumb brothers got it. But I got all the talent. Look! Let's sort you out.
Alright, there we go. There we go. Can I control the game now, please?
I'm sure your winning smiles armor enough, but why take chances?
I should hit the square to equip it. Oh well.
What can I get you, you little fart?
Oh, that's right. Trace needs like 10,000 for that. I can upgrade his bow. Or upgrade my chest piece. You know what? I will be nice and give the boy his Christmas present.
Straighter than straight. You again.
Because I was the big dumb and did not equip this. It is now equipped. I have also gained the ability to spend experience. Oh, this is my rage combat, okay. I don't want to spit much on the boy. I will buy the charge.
Well, don't look now, but our friends who were hiding in the trees are back
Just
for
so I
more.
can chunk it
Go on,
harder.
give that axe a twirl.
Give that axe.
Behind there?
So long as you don't break nothing.
And I'm...
See what my touch done? Adequate. You know what's adequate? That footwork. You stepped in shit.
You know what's adequate? My footwork. You stepped in shit. Cheap for the price of fucking one. And just go back to chunking.
This road, it leads to the mountain.
Alright, that'll lead me back down there. Okay.
Come.
It was nice meeting you, Brock.
Actually,
I'll be thinking of a name for your
it
niece.
is 3 in the morning.
Fucking gratitude. Hey, fucking gratitude. Come over here. I like it.
Aw, didn't even see this yet. Hey, that could be valuable.
Yeah, that's where one of the faces were. Okay. Don't know, this is just that. Kinda lame if it is. Anyway, I'm probably gonna call it here for the night. Pick it back up Tuesday night. Tomorrow will be Bloodborne if anyone's interested in watching that. So leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, tell me below, and I will happily keep this up again. Let me do a quick save real quick. New game. We are at the River Pass. Okay. So, thank you guys for joining. I hope you enjoyed it again. Let me know. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night for some Bloodborne. We'll take on Father Gascoigne and begin our trek through Old Yharnam. Alright, with that, good night.